So here we are looking at a different aspect of complex number. We are told to use the theorem, the Frenchman. I can't speak French, so I can't tell you how to pronounce that. And the expression to prove the following is true. So how do we work that? So we take our expression to the power, where am I lost? To the power of 2. And on the other side, we write exactly the same thing. Now, why do we do that? Because on one side, we are going to be using the theorem, applying to work that on this side, doesn't matter which side. And on the other side, in this case, we don't need to use binomial expansion because it's on the power of 2. We can use the formula that is derived from binomial expansion. When we are taking a bracket to the power of 2, that equals the first number to the power of 2 plus 2 multiplied by the first number multiplied by the second number plus the second number to the power of 2. So that's what we can apply here. Now, how does the theorem works? How do we apply that? Is actually, that theorem is the only formula that is in your maths table. Let's just have a look, and that's page, that's where I had. So the way it works is that when I take a complex number to a power, r, we take to that power. We don't have r there. And angle is multiplied by that power. So that's what we apply. Now our angle here will be multiplied by 2. So that's what we have on this side of the equation, and on the other side of the equation, like I said, first number to the power of 2, therefore my cos to the power of 2 theta plus 2 multiplied by the first number cos of theta multiplied by second number, which is I sin theta, plus my second number I to the power of 2 and sin squared theta. So now that we have dealt with that power of 2, what we do, we identify the real values, the ones that don't have I on one side of the equation and therefore on the other side of the equation. And let's not forget, that's actually going to be a real number, but let me explain that. I to the power of 2, as we know, that has to be changed to -1. So if I'm going to put -1 here, that's actually becoming a real value. And that is my imaginary value because it has I, and that is my imaginary value because it has Y. Now, this is where I am going. So I am looking, actually, it's the cos that I am fishing it out. So in my case here, that will be cos 2 theta, and then real value, and then real values on the other side. So cos 2 theta minus sin 2 theta. And this is exactly what they were looking for. Now, I have to say, usually this version is much longer. Usually in your exam, what they did with complex number, it wasn't power of 2. Usually it was power of 3, and there was a little bit more work involved.